There have been big changes to Moscow's curbside mixed recycling program, and we know that it can be confusing. That's why we're here to help you sort your recycling. Let's start with what can go loose in your recycling cart. First, let's start with plastics. You'll want to make sure that your plastics are a bottle or jug shape, like these ones here. And second, you'll want to make sure that they have a number 1 or a number 2 on the bottom. Then they're good to go loose in your recycling cart. Second is tin and aluminum cans. If your cans are clean and dry, they're good to go loose in your recycling cart. And mixed paper and cardboard that is clean, dry, and free of food is also good to go in your recycling cart. Now let's talk about what goes in your trash. Anything marked with plastics 3 through 7 will go in your trash. Any plastics that are light and have a clam shell or hinge container, no matter the number, like this salad container or this berry container, will go in your trash. Plastic bags or films of any kind also belong in the trash. Any aluminum foil or tin pans will go in your trash. Aseptic packaging, for example, this milk jug that has plastic on the inside and paper on the outside, goes in your trash. And any napkins or paper towels will also go in the trash. Make sure that the items in your trash are bagged.
Historically, China has imported half the world's recyclables. In 2017 and 2018, China implemented severe restrictions on the import of low-grade recycling materials. These restrictions have caused dramatic worldwide impacts to recycling markets and effectively flooded the domestic markets with recycling materials and driven prices to historic lows. Currently, domestic recycling processors do not have the capability or infrastructure to handle the excess tonnage of low-grade materials caused by these restrictions. Moscow has eliminated some of these low-grade materials from our single-stream program that are ultimately being landfilled by processors at an inflated cost. The decision was not taken lightly, but rather an effort to maintain this program's economic viability.
When your recycling cart is marked as contaminated, you'll get a notice like this. On this side, it says items that are frequently found as contaminated in carts. On the other side is the recycling guide. We ask that you remove the contaminated items, and your cart will be serviced on your next collection date. If you are confused about why your cart was marked as contaminated, or you need a service before your next collection date, please call Moscow Recycling at 208-882-0590 for a house call. At a house call, a representative from Moscow Recycling Center will come to your house and help you sort your recycling. After we have worked together to remove contamination, your cart will be serviced. Moscow is privileged to have people who care about responsible use of resources. If you'd like to learn more about our recycling program, please follow us on Facebook at Moscow Recycling and visit the recycling page on the City of Moscow website.